Hey guys, so this was a beginning algebra class. I would do this activity where I've got this Hot Wheels car that I stole from my son years ago. He still doesn't know I've got it. In one of his Hot Wheels racetracks, and I take the edge of it and I put it on a meter stick here. And then I take bets from students and say, all right, what slope do you think would be necessary for this car to run down the track and then all the way to the end of the dry erase board, just kiss the edge of the dry erase board without falling over the edge? And they make guesses and percent slopes, 20%, 30%, 40%. Every once in a while I get someone to guess at 70%. Usually they guess low. Usually they guess about 6% or 7%. Turns out for something like this it's about 14%. And so if you're ever in a Math 990 class that I teach, and I do this activity, but since you're in this level, you'll probably never take my class at a 990 level. But if you did, guess around 14, you probably would be the one person that gets it right. All right, so slope. This should be a review. The big thing here is, what is that formula that you use it with? The slope, m, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? That's the formula you usually want to use. Well, that is the formula for the slope. Just so you know, down the line, you may see someone that calls it with a triangle like this. That means the change of x over the change of y over the change of x. It means the same thing, okay? What you don't want to do is try to go y2 minus y1 over x1 minus x2, okay? That's not correct. The subscripts need to match up. If you do that, you're going to have the wrong sign on your slope. And what you also don't want to do is try to have x2 minus x1 over y2 minus y1. Okay, that's actually a more common mistake that I see that people make with the slope. If you make that mistake, you're going to have a reciprocal of what your slope really should be. And a lot of people make this mistake, so I'm about to insult men and women, okay? So I'm going to throw that out there. And I warn my students about this too, that I'm about to insult everyone in the class, my traditional class. So I'm just saying that right now, just so you don't get mad, okay? But I'm playing fair. I'm going to insult everybody. So think about it, X chromosome and Y chromosome, okay? Let's insult the men first, okay? Us men, we think we're superior to women, okay? So the Y chromosome used to be on top. But what's really going on? It's the women holding up the male ego. So the X chromosome holding up the male ego of the Y chromosome. Right, so I insulted all the men. Now, ladies, I'm about to insult you now. Men are superior to women, therefore they need to be on the top and women are below them. All right, so just please forgive me for insulting you, but I do that in my traditional classes and it sticks, okay? People remember that. All right, the Y guys go on the top and the X guys go on the bottom, and then they don't make this mistake anymore, okay? And then if you remember the subscripts, you should be okay there too. Now, let's look at this problem. Let's find the slope between the points 2, -3, and -4, 1. Well, let's plug in our points. I'll call my 2 my x1, the -3 is y1, my -4 is x2, my 1 is y2. So, 1 minus my -3, watch the signs, over -4 minus the 2. Okay? So let's see what that does. That's really 1 plus 3 over -4 minus 2, which then becomes 4 over -6, and don't forget to reduce, -2/3. That is the slope that we've been asked.